Like a bantha. I like it.
The best thing we got from that series.
Oh man, all those memes. It's funny. Shazam Bam was doing the countdown, and we started exactly perfect time.
Oh, that's weird, ain't it?
Perfect time. It's weird because as usual, Fabio was late, so we try our best to make this.
Shut up.
This happened. And talking about Fabio, here we have Fabio from Fast Figures in the house. What's up, my friend?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody.
It's our pleasure to have you here.
It's very pleasurable.
Oh my god.
We have a Hulk. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show between the legs of the collectors. How you doing?
Oh, this guy's crazy. We have Graham in the house again. The Jedi Knights watch. What's up, my friend?
Hello. How am I supposed to follow up easy? I don't put me after easy.
You can just look, AKA the Graham Cracker.
The Graham Cracker.
It's good to be here. Looking forward to hanging out with you fine gentlemen.
Oh man, we're gonna have a crazy night. I can tell.
I can tell.
Oh man, hold on. I need to do this introduction here.
And P-Rock can be like, yo, P the hard rockzilla.
Feel the love. I want to touch everybody in the panel. I'm gonna touch you.
How you doing, guys? I have my brother here,
Everybody's touching
P-Rock.
people.
We have P-Rock here.
Third party reviews just dodging everybody.
What's up, P-Rock?
Not much.
No,
man.
I
Thanks
actually
for
want
having
to
me,
feel
man.
his hand,
Oh, you want to feel
but I
mine?
was too late.
All right. In a few minutes, I'll give you something else to feel. Don't worry.
Sick.
I love your accent, my friend.
That's what she said.
No, thanks for having me, Dante, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm excited to be here with the panel. Bunch of fine gentlemen here. And we're gonna have some fun.
Man, every time that you're here, I have to wear my sunglasses. For some reason, people are saying that you're my brother right now. We look like.
Yeah,
we
dude,
have
just like
hats.
to Comic-Con. Wait till we go to Comic-Con and we see
It's
each other
like
in
Dante
person.
had a reissue.
I know, right? That's a 2.0.
It's like
I'm the oldest version. That's for sure. And of course, we have someone who doesn't need any introduction, and it's a pleasure for him to be here in our show.
Obviously, as always.
Joao, the third party
How's
reviews.
everyone? Nice hanging out with you guys. Let's see what we got today.
You know what,
fun.
I think you lost like 10 pounds from your last live stream. You were sweating so much.
Almost 10 pounds. Almost.
I know he was sweating. He did a, if you guys haven't checked, he had his first live stream on Sunday morning. It was Sunday morning, right? Or Saturday morning?
For me, it was Saturday night.
It was Sunday for us. It was Sunday morning, and he did an amazing job. Let me tell you that.
No, it was
He
good.
said-
I watched the whole thing. It was really good.
He said he was nervous, but dude, you killed it, man. And let me tell you, doing a stream by yourself,
It's tough.
it's tough.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it would actually 2 minutes. I was telling this off before, and 2 minutes before, because that has a countdown, right? In StreamYard, you have the countdown that you need to start. 2 minutes before, I was like, I'm just cancel it. And then I saw comments.
Yes, I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
I saw a comment from Fabio clapping hands, and I said, "This fucker is already here."
Pablo, you had the first
We
time,
understand.
Pablo.
No, because I didn't know that he was doing live stream, so I was like, what's going on right now? So I just wanted to see what was going on.
He doesn't know because he didn't subscribe to my channel. So
Oh.
That's a lie, because I got the alert because I'm subscribed to your channel. Keep lying on radio.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I
but,
can tell we're gonna have a crazy.
No, but
night
it was
tonight.
good. I watched the whole thing. It was good. And like he said, he was like, "Oh, I'm so nervous." He didn't look nervous at all. He was in control the entire time, switching the pages, doing the perfectly fine.
That's because he was nervous below the waist. That's where he was showing his nerves at.
Oh man, this is fun. And this is how we start between collectors. Oh man, we're gonna have a crazy night tonight. I can feel it. I can sense. But let me say hi to the people on the chat as always, because you guys are always loyal here. Maximum Rex in the house. What's up, my friend? One of our members, Chris K. Good evening, all.
Hello.
Yeah. Prime time reviews. What's up, my dudes? How you doing, my friend? Fabio, I hate you. Fat Batman, what's up,
Hey,
everyone?
what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Mr. Fat Batman? We have the Jedi Knights here. Graham, greetings.
Hello.
JC in the house. Hellos and more hellos. Louis Livitz, what's up, crew? How you doing, my friend? Birak is also here. What's up, fellow collectors? Community Arcade. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Hello. And then we got Shazam Bam 25.
Countdown.
With the countdown 18, 17, 16,
Oh boy.
You need to read them
15,
all.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
This is entertainment right here.
This is pure entertainment. It's like concentrated orange juice.
Van City Collectibles Gaming. What's up, everyone? KJ Smith. How you doing, my friend? Luis Esquibiali. Hola, Manufa Collectibles. ¿Cómo está, señor? Calvin William II. What's going on, everyone? Single Sunrider in the house. Hello, collectors. Good to see everyone tonight. Mary Sullivan. We have the Thor 2941. ¿Qué pasa, maricones? Smash that like button. Yes, you're right. It's like smash
Well,
that
it's
one.
like, well, you call me bitch.
You
I kill you. I know.
DT Armin, what's up, guys? Shazam, Tickle Easy, Giblets. What happened?
I'm gonna let
You
you
got
know what
frozen.
my giblets are.
What's a giblet?
You are lagging, man. You are lagging.
You're
Yeah,
lagging.
easy.
Is he lagging collectibles? Night of Ren,
Easy, you are
79.
lagging.
You're frozen.
The giblet's got
It's a good shot of him, though. It's a good shot.
Look at his eye. He looks kind of distorted.
He's running from Batman back.
Look at that one now.
Just a quick. Whoa,
I don't,
amazing.
don't even know. One.
Carlos Burgos, hello, my friend. KJ Smith, Luis Esquivel, nice intro. Yes, I love that intro, man. Let me tell you, that La Cabantha, I started something, man. The other day I put this video, the long version. Everyone sent me messages. Oh, man, I couldn't just stop singing this freaking song. It's funny. You know,
Can you
it's funny.
just tell me why you didn't read the comment below that?
Which one?
Above that one. Before that one you read just now.
My new favorite show
Yeah,
is the
this
third
one.
party.
That one.
I knew it had something to do with him. I knew it
What is he talking about? And I'm not you, sir. Let me do it. Okay, so we have HD Collector. Good morning to you guys from Singapore. What's up, my friend? Ashley Shays in the house. We have Patricio Mercado from Chile. What's up, Patricio? And of course, Andrew James with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Graham, nice to see you. Easy, never slide in my DMs. Always glad to show my support.
My DM, you have to pay my subscription fee a month. So OnlyFans / Easy Company Collectibles / .com. So once you subscribe,
Slash.com.
Medic G. Hello, everyone. Happy collecting. And everyone, we have the collector number 1. Hit the like button. Yes, let's hit the like button, guys. Oh, man. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in, for stopping by on a Tuesday night. Yes, we had a holiday yesterday. And yeah, man, we have a very slow week so far, right? We haven't got anything yet. We are supposed to get a few figures, hopefully, by the end of the week. So we're just going to continue waiting and see if Hatos decide to at least announce anything, you know. Yesterday I was watching Ari's show, and he made a very good comparison between the figures that we have currently in Marvel and what we have in Star Wars. And there's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. We got like about 56 Star Wars all in, including pre-orders, which only 3 pre-orders or releases are set to come next year. Only 3 compared to the Marvel ones that we got a bunch. We got like, I don't know, like almost 80, 90 probably. Is a bunch of figures coming, pretty much. So with that being said, we need more Star Wars stuff, man. We need more Star Wars stuff. So what are the chances? And this is before we start with any topic. This is a thought that I just had. What are the chances that we're gonna get some Star Wars related announcement, no release announcement this week? So I'm gonna start with Fabio on this one. What are the chances? Do you think we're gonna get something Star Wars related this week? Because honestly, I mean, I think we all love Star Wars here, and we don't have many Star Wars options right now.
So the last things that were released were what? Axe Wolves and Casca Reed, was it?
Yeah.
Becky G.
Were those the last ones that were released by announced by Hot Toys, or was it something after that? Because if we had Marvel after that, then that means Star Wars is next.
No, we didn't get anything. We
So
got
if we
only
didn't
that Costco Reeves and Axe Wolves, and that's it.
Yeah.
Was that after the Doc Ock and Green Goblin?
No, Doc Ock was after.
So then we're getting Star Wars after Marvel. So we should get something Star Wars.
Oh,
Hopefully.
damn, Fabio.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who's keeping track of that?
So,
Fabio.
What was
Fabio's
the
like,
DC release?
Well, because they never really do. They never really do. Unless it's from the same movie, like they did Doc Ock and Green Goblin. Which is Marvel. They usually do a line, then they'll go to another line, then they'll go to another line, then back to Marvel. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what they've been doing. They're not going to give you just Marvel, and then Star Wars and then Marvel. So I think they kind of flip flop. What they're going to give you. So
So now the question is easy: whether if they do decide, Hot Toys decide to give us anything Star Wars, what would that be? Would that be from the book of Boba Fett? Would they go back to the original trilogy, or what?
I would like to see something prequel era, because we had a few tasty buds come out from the prequel era for Hot Toys. Anything coming out from Book of Boba Fett, it would be insanely sick if we did see Cad Bane. I think now would be the time. That's my guess, but who knows? Like if they're planning more Cad Bane in the future with another season of Boba Fett, we could see a little more weight on it. Maybe they do know, because these toy companies have to know the secrets of the recipes going on. So I would love to see Cad Bane be dropped,
You want to see
or Cobb Vanth. Those are the two.
That's what I was thinking.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, look. So you want to get this?
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
what about Chris Anton? What about him?
Stanton.
I didn't really care about him enough. They didn't.
Oh, he's gonna be
What did
so
we see
good.
him do? Really? Like, what did we see?
Destroy
Chris
everybody?
Anton do? Yeah, I don't know.
He
I
ripped
didn't
that
feel like
guy's
they
arm.
developed his character enough in the short time that we saw him. That's just my personal opinion. I'd like to see more of him, but
Well,
I'm not
that's
in
the-
love with him from what I
that-
saw.
That's the thing. I think probably season 2, they're definitely gonna. He's still hanging around. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
and the fact that he showed his loyalty, I feel like he's definitely gonna be a big part of what's coming. So I hope we get him, because that black Chewbacca look is sick.
It's the package, right? Is now he's part of the clan. So I'm gonna stay with you, my friend Graham. So Chrysanthemum is one of them, so that's a good call as well. Easy mentioned Cad Bane, but I don't, you see it. Is Cad Bane really dead?
No. No, we saw his light blinking. Obviously, he's going to be still alive somehow. They didn't. Again, another character I just didn't think they utilized to the full potential. We just barely saw him, and he was gone. So I gotta think he's going to be coming back, and I gotta think that Hot Toys is going to make a Cad Bane just for how prominent of a character he is from the Clone Wars and all of that, and the animated series. So I'm with Easy. I would love a Cobb Vanth if they would. I know they have him coming soon, but if they would announce him, but we need a head sculpt, obviously. And then a Cad Bane would be great. They did announce the quarter scale Boba Fett after the Marvel Doc Ock and Green Goblin. So I don't know if that would have.
Well, there you
anything to
go.
do
That's
with
what
what's
I
next,
mean.
but-
So after Marvel, you'll get Star Wars, which makes sense. We
So-
forgot about that one.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll get anything this week. I do still think some of these releases have to drop pretty quick here with Jango and Ahsoka, and there might be a couple more, maybe even Anakin. But yeah, those would be the ones that I'd be looking forward to at this point.
Yeah, and I really hope it happens like now, because we really
A year and a half wait.
Well, and I never understand Hot Toys timing. Like even with the DeLorean, like it's just I just can't predict when they're going to announce anything. Their timing is just so off the wall. Some things come out before the movie comes out. Like, are we going to get the Batman before that movie comes out, or are we going to wait 6 months after the movie's out? You just never know.
Hot Toys brought out was it like a promo Spider-Man? Remember that? What was it? It was a homemade suit or something they made again as a promo or some
promo movie edition, something like that.
Some promo for the movie, and that came out.
It was the Homecoming, I think.
Well, because it was no, because they had it for Homecoming, and then they reissued it for Far From Home. It was already made from the first one. The first one just came with the head sculpt. This one came with no head sculpt, and it came with a different web price. Homemade suit, yeah. They're both a movie edition.
Yeah, that thing dropped immediately though.
Right. But that's because they already had the stuff from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you know today's date? I just saw in the comments. The date is 2/22/22 on a Tuesday.
2022.
And you should have told me that. And you should have told me that at 2:22 p.m. Jerk.
Yes. Exactly.
That's crazy. It's like on a Tuesday and 2:20.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
It's like
Easy comes like, oh my goodness. P-Rock, my friend, should we get anything Star Wars this week, man? Please, dear Howard.
I'm hoping, man. I mean, give me R2D2. I need R2D2 already. R2D2 from Mando, or like you said, any figure from Mando. Because all we have is Fennec Shand so far, and that's the only one announced, and that was really technically Book of Boba. I mean, I'm sorry, Mandalorian, not Book of Boba. So hopefully something from Book of Boba.
He wants a Venomized Godzilla.
No, hell no, come on, no. If you guys, hell no, I don't want nothing Venomized. No Venomized nothing. First of all, that's not my Venom. I want nothing from Venom. I want an R2D2, but I do think Graham over here, or Last Jedi, the Jedi Knight said, I do believe that since the movie's coming out, the Batman movie's coming out soon, we may get an announcement for Batman, because they did tease us already with the Batman and the bike. The movie's coming out in a week from now. What, week and a half from now?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because the movie screens next week, right?
Yeah,
the movie screening next week,
yeah.
March 4. March 4.
Yes, March 4th for us, March 5th for you, Joe.
No, for me it's March 18. Here we'll screen March 18.
Oh, you get 2 weeks after us?
Yeah.
So we're gonna spoil it. We're gonna spoil the shit out of the movie.
At least I'll see it before somebody else.
Is anybody else still shocked that they never came out with an announcement for Kate Bishop and Hawkeye?
Not really. I mean, I am shocked because they had that trend where every show came out, they announced at least 2 figures.
Right, that's why I was surprised that they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I guess that's true. But if they announced them, would you have gotten them?
Well, I feel like the reason why they didn't make him was because number one, his suit was very basic. There was really nothing to it. It was like a leotard type thing. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was like nothing for them to make, and people would have been like, "Why are you giving us this cheap shit?" And then two, I feel like they're not making Kate Bishop until she's in another movie. So I think they were holding off for that.
I think Hawkeye, of all the heroes, got screwed the most because in that first movie, he never had a costume, and then when he finally got saved by Black Widow. He told Black Widow, let's suit up. And he came out with the same ass clothes that he had on before. All he had was like bracelets. Like, what the hell? What did you suit up for? It was a costume or something. And they finally gave us a costume in the show. So I would love that costume in the show. I mean, they teased it in like the thumbnails and everything, but he really didn't have it on that much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. My friend Joao, what is the people telling you over there in China? Any rumors about Star Wars releases? Anything that you want to share with us since you are there?
No.
Thank you. All right, so now let's talk about. So, do you think? I mean, Joe, do you really think we're gonna get any Star Wars release this week? Announcement release?
I hope so, but I think they still need to release something more from the Mando. For example, you got the Grief Karga. that I hope they would release him. Also, Mayfeld, right? Bill Burry's Mayfeld. It's the name, right? Mayfeld. That one as well. The Lady Frog. I think they will do Lady Frog with a pack with some accessories. I believe so. And wait, and now I forgot the name. That lady, yesterday, Aries talking his show. The lady,
the short one, the little lady with the robots,
hair,
with the droids.
If they announce her, she better come with at least one Jawa. She did the Jawa. Well, then again, Jawas always go together, so I don't know. Menage a trois.
And a lot of hair.
3-pack.
3-pack.
I mean, that's that. And then you got as well Cad Bane, of course. Everyone is waiting for Cad Bane. He's not dead. No, it's like Aries said, no one dies in the sands of Tatooine.
Only Luke's ankle and they did that. They were burned down. I mean, you can see it. I mean, I think they died, right? If they come back, then it's something weird.
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
But from the first movies, the original trilogy, I don't know. I think at this moment they are pushing more to the new Disney shows. They want to attract new collectors. They want to attract the younger generation, and this, I think, is the way that Star Wars will start moving to. You know, some people say that this book of Boba Fett was already a step onto that, to show to the new generation something new about Star Wars. But that's what it is, you know. Star Wars has such a huge community, such a huge fan base that Hot Toys need to think about all of that as well. But I think it's always on Disney hands. It's always Disney that will tell Hot Toys what we want or what you need to do, or what. Sometimes it's not Hot Toys, up to them to decide what can they do or not.
Yeah, and
it's
I
a
do think
factor also to consider.
Right, and based on the information we got, I mean, we're still gonna, stick with the word that Ahsoka is coming this month. So
Right.
the clock is ticking. So the 28th is the last day.
I got the picture of
Go
where
ahead.
Ahsoka is there.
In that
If-
container,
or-
right? The green one. In the green one.
I was driving past it. I said, "There's Ahsoka." If you can zoom, you can see that one container. That's Ahsoka. So
Oh wow, that's a
Sitting and waiting.
this guy. Can you imagine? So we still have a few more days left. I do think that Ahsoka is coming probably this week, hopefully by Thursday or Friday. So
give
fingers
up,
crossed.
Dante. Just give up.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
I
And Joao,
I don't
I mean, we're not gonna say who shared that picture that you shared with me the other day about Ahsoka that was supposed to be coming this week. So
Oh, okay, yes.
you know what I mean? I don't know how trustworthy that is, but that guy was right before, so I don't know.
No, but he doesn't have any reason to speculate or to lie, because he's on his best interest
True.
So
to
say his
tell
name.
accurate time.
I'm
I
just
can
kidding,
we
don't
cannot say
his
his name. I cannot say
Okay,
his name,
sorry.
but Fabio told me not to say his name. So, but so yeah. So let's fingers crossed. Now another thing I want to talk about, guys, is so you know that I love Pennywise. You know that's one of my favorite figures. You know that. You know that.
Can you smell the circus, Georgie? There's peanuts, cotton candy, hot dogs, and popcorn. Is that your favorite? Uh-huh. Mine too. Because they pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
That's so freaky.
So freaky.
I love it.
So the reason when I put that up there is because we have a kind of like low stock alert, So maybe if you've seen on Sideshow, you can see the blue bar on the top of you ordering, Pennywise. It comes and goes. So I got some word that is really getting low in stock. So is selling. And no wonder, because the figure itself is really good.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful figure, man. In terms of the quality and the amount of accessories and all that, it is a great figure. If you are into horror, if you are into that particular character, I would definitely recommend to pick up your copy before it's too late, because they didn't make much of those. So just be on the lookout if you are a horror fan, or if you love Pennywise the movie, whatever. I'm just sharing because somebody mentioned that to me earlier today, and in the chat people also talking about that is almost, actually, Wolf almost selling out. So I think Josh ran out of it already. He sold out. Yeah, he sold out already. So I think Sasha has a few more. So yeah, don't sleep on that one. Did anyone pick up Pennywise?
Yes.
Too afraid.
I opened them today.
Afraid.
I record my review today, and I opened them. That's an awesome piece, man. It comes with a lot of accessories. Articulation is beautiful on that figure.
I wish I was into horror movies just because that figure looks so awesome, but I can't. I just can't.
I had no room
Scares
for
you?
it.
It scares you?
I mean, it would scare my kids, but I'm just not.
Sell the kids. Sell the kids. Sell the
horror line. I don't mind seeing a good horror movie here and there, but I'm not into the line that much. But the figure itself looks amazing.
Yeah.
It will be a grail. I mean, that thing's gonna go up in price to the moon. That thing's gonna be awesome.
I do think it's gonna be one of those figures that people are gonna regret not getting.
But actually, it's not as scary, the figure. If you actually, my kids, my daughter is 4 years old, and she wants to play with a balloon. The figure itself is not scary, really.
I thought you said 40
It's
years old.
not as scary as like that line that Dante has, the Freddy Krueger and something like that. Those are really scary characters. Pennywise is actually not that scary because the suit is also clean. It goes just like as a clown. If you use the second head sculpt, of course, because of the teeth and everything, but the normal head sculpt is not that scary. So I'm just enabling you.
Yeah, for me, I enjoyed the movie, but it's just not one of those figures that I have a big emotional connection with. So
That's good.
like for me, I'm just gonna focus on like a Star Wars or a Marvel or even a DC figure, just because it'd just be a one-off that I don't think would really fit in my collection. But I do think it's an amazing figure, and I think it's really good for collectors out there because and hopefully Hot Toys makes more of these one-offs.
Yes.
So
I would
that
love
we
the
can
part
have more
one,
of this
like
stuff.
the original.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
one-off are
Pennywise, I
nice
would love
because I like to have some figures that are just from some movies figures that they are not connected, but they can match together. Just a movies line.
I'm waiting
Just
for
like
the
that.
day that Hot Toys makes Napoleon Dynamite. Holy shit.
Where'd you come from?
Random.
We're talking about movies now. Wrong topic. Sorry,
You want his boy too, the little
I
small
know
guy?
this guy.
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro. Yeah, Pedro. I forgot.
Good thing he didn't say I want to see My Little Pony figures.
I'm waiting for Elsa like forever, the Frozen one.
What?
Can't tell if
Elsa?
you're serious or not.
Frozen.
Yeah, exactly. You're hard to read, man. I can't tell if you're joking or you're serious. I don't know.
So straight face, I
You'd
can't
be like a
tell.
super poker face. Like, I would never want to gamble with you.
You know what? It's funny because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna show you my Barbie collection," and he was so serious. And people are like, "Are you kidding?
See?
Man? There's no way." And then if you
Then he
open that
unveils it.
curtain right there, you see this guy, number one bullshit guy. You see this curtain here?
In my
You
front,
open
you
a bunch
got
of
Peppa
Barbies.
Pig, Paw Patrol, Barbie.
No, you don't. For real? See, I can't tell.
You think
I
so?
can't
You
tell.
think
Paw
so?
Patrol.
That's
can't tell.
that's the beauty of it. You need to kind of like, okay, doubt.
One of those princess figures I do like. And I wish I could have.
Beauty and the Beast,
Yes,
right?
What was
that
her name?
figure.
That figure is good. Right, really.
That
it's
figure is
good.
just. Oh my god! It's probably
But
because
the body is silicone or not?
it's
or has
seamless
joints.
on the arms.
It's seamless. Okay.
Yeah, and then I think that's it. But that figure is just simply amazing, and then accessories that comes with them. I just can't see myself buying it though. I don't. It's
They
like
only
Grand
they didn't.
Theft. I don't
It's
have
only
that.
one figure, right, from that movie.
only one. Only one.
Only one.
Or does it come with the beast? Just beauty only?
No beast, just the
Oh, that sucks.
And I know they made like Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie
Yeah,
the
that
Pooh,
one was good.
yes,
Winnie
they
Pooh
did.
and
That totally went
Andrew.
under the radar. But like Graham said, I have no I don't have emotional attachment. I see it, looks great, looks good, but I can't just buy it and keep it in my collection because I'm so themed. I'm so themed to what I love, and that's like, I don't love it. I love the look of it.
But Pennywise is a
Paw Patrol
figure
is
that you
hot.
can pose. You can pose with different characters. You know, for example, he can goes well. For example, with Marty from Back to the Future. Somehow they connect. They stay together. It's okay. It depends. If you do like a movie line, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I see what you've done with the Jack Sparrow. You know,
I have
kind of
Jack Sparrow
Batman line.
near Godfather.
Godfather.
They are it's movies. It's not you don't have anyone to match with Jack Sparrow at this moment.
Right. It's more of a
You
how you
have-
display it.
If you want to pay $600 for the other figures, what's the other one that they did? Hot
Davy
Toys?
Jones? Oh,
Yes,
wait.
that's very expensive.
A third party though made it years ago. I don't know how well it did though, and I don't know how many they did, but there was a third
That
party
was one.
Davy Jones. I remember.
And you got the Barbossa coming.
Mm-hmm. They're party.
Barbosa. Oh God! Jonathan Chen mentioned Donovi's Elsa video. Any else
Is it
see
a
this?
bison body?
Wait, did he do one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was. I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking about is the Elsa video with the Fison bodies. You know, big boobs and. And I'm like, oh, that's why Denobi has all those subscribers.
Yeah, but those are actually pretty good videos. Those are funny.
They're really good. And I actually voiced Anakin Skywalker in one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was the voice?
yeah.
That's really how it sounded. Because I was supposed to be like a really bratty, like, you know, Anakin, like just spoiled and wants everything. So I love this stuff though.
Oh man, that was funny. And we are 113 people watching, guys. Come on, hit the like button, smash that like button, and subscribe to all my friends' channels here. And let's get Fabio 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal for now. We are on a mission right now. So if you haven't subscribed to Fabio, let's do it. If you haven't subscribed to Easy Corporate Collectibles, Graham, the Jedi Knights, my brother, for real, PROCKZILLA,
It's like for real.
and Joao from the Third Party Reviews, you should subscribe, like, and share, because sharing is caring. All right, guys. So now let's start with the first topic. I know we got this fun preamble, if you will. So let me show you this, guys, because I wanna talk about this figure in particular, just because I think it's a really good one. You know,
Great.
yeah. So I'm gonna start with Graham on this one. So Muhammad Ali, this is iconic. This company is making this figure here, and I mean, I'm very, you know, curious to see how the engineering of this figure it's gonna be in person, right? They I think they have a partnership with TB League, if I'm not mistaken, for the body.
Yes.
So this is seamless body, you know. So that right there is it's good,
Looks good.
right? I mean, this is not Star Wars, this is not Marvel, this is not DC. This is one iconic character. So what are your thoughts about this? Is this something that you will be interested in getting?
No. I'm not into boxing, so yeah, this isn't something that I'm gonna be dabbling in, but I think it looks like a pretty good figure. I'm not too familiar with Iconic as a company, but just from what I see in these promo pics, I think it looks like a really good figure, and I think they're giving you the right things accessory wise. I think if the body is along the lines of like a Fison body, I think it's going to hold up to dynamic poses, and I think it's going to look pretty good. I have one Fison body for my Bane figure, and the thing is, it's awesome. It's better than Hot Toys quality seamless bodies, in my opinion. So this looks good. I like the extra boots that you get with it too, just so that you can, because they're not going to be articulated, but they thought enough about it that they're giving you these kind of articulated feet so you can have them in like a boxing pose or an action shot. And the price seems to be really, really good for how good of a figure this looks. I mean, $200, like,
Yeah. Well,
it's
this
cheap.
is right. There's two
270.
editions, right? There's the collector's edition, which is the
Right.
199, pretty good price, and then we have the special edition that comes with the bust.
Yeah, I mean, even with the bust, I think the price point is still really good if you're a boxing fan. I mean, the head sculpt's not perfect, but I mean, it's not Hot Toys. It's gonna be a good figure, I think, for boxing fans out there. I like it. I think the robe that you get with it looks pretty sweet, simple, but I think very effective. I like the base. I think a lot of it's based off of the head sculpt and the body, and to me, they passed the eye test.
Yeah, I agree, and this is how you attract buyers, right?
Right.
You know, people that maybe they're not into boxing or any other characters, but if they do a really good job with the pictures, with what they're offering, it make people to think about, that's a good thing. Maybe I should get it, right?
Right.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, this one looks very, very nice. I really like it. P-Rock, you are Rocky. You can do Rocky voice very good, actually.
Oh yeah, I could do that real good, Adrian.
So what are your thoughts about this one iconic Muhammad Ali figure?
No, I agree with Jedi Watch. It does look beautiful. I'm on the fence on it first because if they release Mike Tyson, then I would definitely get this because I can build my dream pose with Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. Now, the thing I'm curious about is I'm not sure. I mean, I would think the Muhammad Ali license would be more expensive than the Street Fighter license. So I'm just curious of why this is cheaper than the Ryu when the Ryu comes with less. I definitely want to get that Ryu, but I'm still a little hesitant. But if they announce Tyson, then I'll definitely pick this up. But I'm still on the fence, man. I'm not sure. I mean, this is before my time, so I'm not a huge Muhammad Ali fan. So it's kind of like what Graham said, like, I collect figures more that kind of have a meaning towards me. So if they have Tyson, I'll definitely get it because I've always dreamt about that matchup. So I'm hoping they release Tyson, but this looks beautiful. The accessories, the robe, the two head sculpts. I like the fact that you get the bust. I wish more companies did that where you can actually have the bust so you can display your second head sculpt on there. So that's
And
beautiful.
that could be
I like
something
that.
that they might consider doing, because it's actually pretty good. But before I go with my friend Joao, I want to say hi to my friend Danobi2 in the house. Yes, the good old days of YouTube when the shock video could get you to the top. That's true, not anymore, man. Not anymore.
Yeah, I showed my boobs and no one cared.
Send me that link. I didn't see that one yet.
I'll send
I
it
had
to
to curious to see it. Brother Cus is in the house. Hit the like button. What's up, Jay? Congratulations. He just became a father, so congrats. That's the best collectible you can ever get.
Yes.
So congrats, man.
You pay with your
Put 'em
sleep.
in the
That's what I'm
case.
Have
asking.
three.
Put them in the case. Put them in
And
the
this-
case.
No, you cannot return them. No
The best you can
refundable.
get, but you
Stop
cannot
with it.
sell.
Maybe in China. I don't know about over here, man.
Right. What are your thoughts about this Muhammad Ali, my friend?
We already talked about this. I'm getting the deluxe version, not only because it's a legend figure, but as also a way to support iconic studios because they are a new company. They seem very open with the community. They share a lot of what they are trying to do, and their partnership with TB League. They already did the Rio. I think that Rio
yeah, that's
looks amazing as well. And now with this one, is their third figure they announced, because the first one was the American Psycho that should be coming very soon and will be the first figure we will see from them. So we will check how is actually the quality. But yeah, I think it's a good figure. The deluxe version is 600 pieces, a limited edition. They already said they will not reissue any figure that they do. They said if they will ever do, for example, a second Rio, will be completely different than the first one. So it's a kind of assurance for collectors because it's a piece that you will get and it's a first time release only and it will not be reissued.
Well, that right there is it's a good thing, I guess, right? If this sells, you know that
If you haven't listened, you can go to the Collecting Weekly. They did an interview with Andrew from Iconic Studios, and it's quite interesting. He explained the process for acquiring the license and everything, all the troubles that they go to until they really have the prototype ready to go into production.
Quick question though: does anybody here in the panel have any fight? I mean, I have a few fights, and I at least have about 12 of them. Anybody else have any fights? I know someone said they had a fight somebody.
I got one
figure.
also with the Bane, with the Daft Toys Bane.
Do you have any issues with it? Because out of all my 12 fights, I only had my Bloodsport has a tear like on his armpit, like the silicone's tearing a little bit. I guess it's from posing it too far or something. I'm not sure.
How many years you already have it?
Well, I had it posed only for 6 months. That's when I had the shirt on first, so I wanted to change the pose. I took the shirt off of him, and then that's when I realized the tear underneath his armpit.
When it's my turn, I'll speak on those bodies.
Yeah, I mean they're good, but if you maintain them.
Yeah, but I think it has to do a bit with if the place where you are, if the weather is too dry.
No. I make sure I got a humidifier, I got dehumidifier, I got air purifier, and I put cornstarch on. I did research. You're supposed to put cornstarch or baby powder on the bodies to kind of help them from not getting dried out.
Okay.
Did you just say you have a humidifier and a dehumidifier?
No, I said it wrong. Dehumidifier. It does get humid.
I was like, what the hell? He's got both. They cancel each other out.
I keep it hot and sexy, man. It gets hot and humid over here.
Battle of the ages.
I have my AZ and my heater on the same time.
No, yeah. Hey, I have my TV and the radio on. I like to party, man. So what?
So what are your thoughts about this iconic thing, Muhammad Ali?
Why no nipples?
Does he have nipples?
I don't see any.
He doesn't.
That's true.
Show me that nipples.
There they are.
I see him. Yeah.
There's a shape, but then go to the next photo.
Well, the Fison, sometimes the Fison figures they have nipples, but they don't paint them sometimes. So it's like
with those head sculpts, those busts look a little bit off though.
Yeah.
They don't paint.
Yeah, the skin color, right? It's a bit different.
Yeah, it's like the chest is like now a shiny and then like really dark in the
the bust is
sternum area.
obviously a resin hard plastic, and then Fison is like completely different. They should have at least attempted to paint it. It's like they made zero attempt. They just made sure they got the color right, and then that's all. That's what I see as far as. That's why I said no nipples. I mean, you can even just go in there with a brush and just
Right.
just some little areolas and stuff.
Give the man some nipples here. Come on.
Right. nipples. But like a company like this coming out for the first time, we're gonna have to wait and see. Who is coming? Which figures dropping soon from them?
American Psycho.
American Psycho. So that is the figure I would look to this company and see what they can do. What I do like is the contouring and shape shifting of when you bend this figure. As far as the prototypes go, look at that, how realistic that bicep is with the skin, and it's bending in such a correct way that the human body would bend. I don't know who to give credit to, either Iconic or the Fison body or True Type, whatever they're using. But it's amazing. Like even looking at other shots, everything bends so nicely. And there's another shot when you can see a little slit in his neck. It's so realistic looking. That's one thing that's very impressive. I see that. Other than that, I would wait, because even studios like Weta Workshop released their Superman. Remember, Dante, we were talking about the Weta Workshop.
Yeah. We got
That looks horrible.
Horrible. Weta Workshop just
I saw some photos. It looks horrible.
It's so bad. And it's coming from such a reputable company. So nowadays, we got to watch out. And even Prime 1 and that Blitzway Joker, so bad, in my opinion. A lot of people like it or hate it. But nowadays, like, it's not nowadays. It's just, some random releases will just be so out of whack. And then the next one will be so perfect. So I'm just on the wait game with a lot of stuff nowadays. So that's one I would say, if you guys are into something like this, being that this is a new company, I would want to tell you to wait, but then it's going to be a hard thing to do, being like Joel said, 600 only. You know, this is something they're not going to reissue. So if you're a hardcore fan, go for it. See what you can do with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
600. It's only 600 figures only.
Yeah.
Is it
I think if you're a
600
hardcore
600 for
fan,
the
though-
collectors, right?
Yeah, the special edition.
And
I think
then
for the price,
other
though, you
one
could
just-
jump in.
The special edition is 269. The collector's edition is
That's when I
199.
limit 600, right?
What were you
Yeah.
saying, Graham, about the hardcore collector? What?
Well, if you're a hardcore like Muhammad Ali fan, I would feel okay still jumping in at that price. Like even if it maybe doesn't turn out to be exactly what I thought it would.
Right.
It's not like it's like $400. I mean,
Right.
it still seems like a pretty reasonable price for a deluxe version.
And that's why I'm
And you can
curious
see
because the
them
Street
try.
Fighter, the Ryu was like $300.
Yeah, but
The only reason I say that
the
is
main
just because it is so
concern,
limited.
the main concern is for Ryo or even this one, if the body cracks only on the body, you lose completely the figure because the body itself is already maybe $100 there, and then you cannot replace it.
Yep.
Because that is a proprietary body for this figure.
Right.
And you're trying because the license for Everlast. So they're not just in corners. They're licensed for
No,
Everlast
they are
in
licensed.
there. So, like Graham said, for hardcore collectors, it's not that bad of a price. And if you really just don't want to like risk it, $199, just go that route. You know. So that's what I would say for you
That's
guys.
true.
You are paying 200 more for the Green Goblin, the third party one.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
This is
Unlicensed.
licensed,
unlicensed.
right?
Twice
This
the
is
price.
so I can picture myself getting the collector's edition, the 600 copies, and then just put it in a nice custom case, and that's it.
And then $10 for brown paint because nipples. Just
Yeah, yeah. That. So, Fabio, what are your thoughts to wrap this up? The topic of Muhammad Ali.
All right,
And
so
talk us about the fights and bodies.
a couple of things. So number one,
Enlighten us.
my opinion. I own the Storm Collectibles Muhammad Ali. I think it's way better than this. Number one, the head sculpt
Storm is
alone is way better. So I am not looking to buy this
Show
at
us.
all. I'll show it to you in a second. Number two, the Fison bodies have their purpose. You know, people use them all the time to make customs, to do whatever they need to. Fine. I can't stand those bodies. Those silicone bodies are the worst. To me, I don't own any. The only ones I did purchase and I had to purchase were the female Fison bodies for the kit bashes of Mara and Atlanta, which was from the what's the movie?
With the boobies.
From
I
Aquaman.
want to touch.
And that's the only reason why I know about those bodies. I don't like them because, again, when they dry out, they crack. And once it's cracked, that's it. This figure specifically, you know, if you're going to display without the robe, the body cracks. Who's going to want to look at that? You know what I mean? So that's why I don't bother with those bodies. Again, you could use them if you need them, because a lot of people need them for custom stuff. Fine. I don't buy them. I don't like them. Just to have to use them to put these kit bashes together is a nightmare. To slide these pants onto these bodies, it's a nightmare.
Difficult, yeah.
So I do not bother with these bodies at all. I don't like them. Again, that's my opinion. And this figure, like I said, the Storm Collectibles one is way better for me. So I'm definitely not getting this at all.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
hate.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, no, but
I want
that's
Storm
a good-
Collectibles to release that Kinshiro already, man. They
Yeah, no,
teased
no,
that
but-
a while ago for North Star.
but you see that, you know, it's a good point. You know, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind because aesthetic is there. You know, and I think that, you know, the quality of the bodies, you know, is not something that if you have a regular, for example, let's put an example, Ray, right? You know, seamless joints on the arms. If you bend it, you can see that looks weird when you bend it, when you bend those arms, right? The joints. But these Fison TV League bodies,
so good.
they're different quality. So, you know, you can bend them, you can do poses. And remember, it's a boxer. So you're not gonna do like a superhero landing pose for a boxer, right?
And the skeleton structure is made of steel. Those
made
are
of
steel
steel.
joints.
Structure, so it has good
Oh,
weight to it.
So it has a good weight to
Yeah.
it. All right, let's see your Muhammad.
Hey,
This
man,
is
you got that-
this one
you
is
got the
licensed.
figure.
This is licensed, yeah.
So, Fab, I got a question, man, because I don't have any.
So look at the body. I don't care if it's seamless. These joints, these like the holes you see there, I don't care for that. It doesn't bother me. So I don't need seamless. But this right here is perfect all around. Look at the detail in the face.
Oh wow, yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
I like
So,
that.
What scale is this?
So I don't need to buy. This is 1/6. I don't need to buy that new one, the iconic one, because
this is also
way better.
post.
Oh yeah, no,
Maricón.
this is
This is a
he's ready to fight.
He doesn't have elbow joints, right?
He does.
That's
But
what's in
now,
ass.
it's seamless though. They snap. You hear?
Okay.
Because I never had a store in collectibles seen his body.
Yeah, no, they make so this body is good. Their Mike Tyson bodies are great. The Hulk Hogan bodies I didn't like at all. I only have the Hollywood Hogan. The body's trash, but the Mike Tysons and these the best.
So my second question: do the pants come off?
Yes.
Put them down. Let me see.
Oh, this guy.
No.
So Fabio's like, oh yeah, let me do it.
Me and P-Rock on the same page. Oh.
And let me tell you something. Let me ask you this question: how much is that figure? You sold out already?
Yeah, this is old. This is not. This is like years ago. This is not from now. So this is probably right now over $300. It came out with obviously it was $200.
But it's licensed. It's licensed.
Yeah, 100% licensed. Zero license. Yep.
Okay. So we had 111 people watching. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Subscribe to all my friends' channel. Become a member of the channel, please. The link is in the description below. We have live streams for members only, plus different shows for members as well. So that's a good figure. I personally want to get that one because I like boxing, and Muhammad Ali is an iconic character for me, right? And it will be my first one. And probably if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna put a nice case, just put it on my desk, like a nice display. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna super crazy pose it. Just gonna put it in a case, and that's it. I'm happy with it, right? With the Muhammad Ali. If they come with Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield with the ear, somebody mentioned that on the comments, was funny. That would be sick. That would be sick. But there's another thing that also was announced by SciShow, and it is this diorama. And I know we spoke about this or Will's show the other day, but my question is, and guys, you are more experienced, Easy, you're more experienced in statues than me. What is the difference between a diorama and a statue? What does that mean, first of all?
Honestly, pretty much. Honestly, in this case, I don't see what they're saying diorama. The fact maybe that it's two different people. I really, to me, diorama means like, they make a show, like a show of it. It's just a chair behind them. I see. I think they're meaning you just get two characters. What scale is this? What is it?
We don't know. We don't know.
Go up?
Doesn't say what size. Nothing. It's just saying Ahsoka Tano and Darth Maul diorama. That's all.
That can't be big at all. That looks kind of small. I don't think that's going to be a big piece.
Maybe 1/10.
Probably going to be one.
Yeah, that's tiny. That doesn't look big at all.
He has camera issues. I don't know what the heck he has.
He's like, yeah, but I just don't feel any hype about this. He kind of released like, oh, look, Ahsoka and Darth Maul, and that was an epic fight, cool and dandy. But just the way, don't like the paint. It looks awesome. Looks awesome. I just don't concept of it. I don't. There's something about the concept that's not digging. I don't know.
I can understand anything he's saying.
I want to ask him a question, but I'm afraid I might get an answer.
You want to restart your computer real quick and come back?
Is it that bad?
Put the lotion away, man. Put the lotion away.
It's bad.
Put the lotion away.
We'll wait for you. We won't leave you.
Yeah, we won't leave you. All right, so let's go with P-Rock on this one. So while Easy is correcting his internet crap.
I'm not big on statues, so I don't have much. I was gonna ask Easy because I see some statues, like when they're posted as figures, and I've always been curious about that. Like, why they called figures if they're statues? They can't pose. Why they're called figures? I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not, like I said, I don't do statues much. I'm limiting my statue purchases currently. I only have 3 pre-ordered, and they're only for characters that I really, really love, and for characters that are in the perfect pose for me. This, I don't know. I don't even have that mall pre-order. I have the other mall currently in my collection. I have Ahsoka, but I mean, this is cool. But if you're a fan for it, I will get it. But it's not for me. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not a huge statue person.
Yeah, the way I see this is more like a centerpiece for your desk. You know, Graham, what were your thoughts about this? I mean, I know this is really not much information about this. It's just as a diorama. We are arguing that this is a statue on this. This is probably like a small size, maybe 1/12. I don't know, but it does look good though. It looks pretty good.
No, it does look really cool. It looks. I like the action shot here. We got Hawk Wars toys in the house, and he says diorama is a scene from the movie. So I guess that's why, or the show. So that's why they'd call it a diorama. But yeah, I'm guessing it's 110, 112, so something small. I haven't seen this before, just seeing it right now, but it looks cool. But kind of like what P-Rock says, just probably not for me. I don't really have an interest in it, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It does look good. What are your thoughts, Joao?
I think yes, it looks really cool. Maybe it will be 1/9 because sideshow statues normally are 1/9. I think their line is normally 1/9, and if 1/9 you cannot display it with 1/6 scale. You need to have it by itself in some desk or something like that. But I mean, if you collect the Clone Wars line, it makes sense to get this statue. But it's something that I'm not looking to get for this one. No, not for me.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to my friend Howard's Toys, who is in the house. Ray. No, not this Ray. Not this Ray. It's the other Ray. Where's my other Ray? Hold on, let me see if I can put it up.
Why do you have what? But if this is like you guys are saying 1/9 scale, 1/12 scale, 1/10 scale, this is going to be a statue that we're not even going to think about. Even statue collectors will just be like, meh. This will be a forgettable piece, and they're displaying it like it's some premium format, or like a 1/5 or 1/4. But being these two, they're going to know the price will be too high, so they're just going to slap on this 1/10.
But can you imagine if this is 1/6? This will be huge, with the throne in the back. Because it's the throne that is holding the 2 figures. They are connected to the throne. That's the only reason. That's the only way they can be on these poses. So this will be huge. They are flying. They need to be connected to the throne.
Because I think it's going to be a direct hit if they do start this line. I think it's going to be a direct hit towards Iron Studios, where Iron Studios has a bunch of those 1/10 scale.
1/10, right.
Figurines, and it's statue dioramas. Like you get the whole nice artistic. They have very nicely done artistic bases, and the concept behind them are amazing. So that's why this concept for these two it's very faced towards each other. I feel like no matter what angle you turn it, they're going to be away from you, and that's my problem with this one. Is just the viewing angle. It's just I can't get it. Although Ahsoka is looking beautiful, and they're all outstressed, and I just don't like. Where's the viewing angle at this thing?
It depends on the price also. Iron Studios price is quite crazy. The DeLorean, there is $2,000 for the DeLorean.
They could keep it.
Holy cow. So Fabio, what are your thoughts about this one, Fabio? Sorry.
No, not for me. I don't own anything like that. And I would not start with this piece at all. It's cool for people who like it, but not for me. It's something that doesn't interest me at all. Even though, I love Ahsoka, I love Darth Maul, but not, statues, dioramas, not for me.
And then watch, he's gonna get 4 of them.
Want to display at all 4 different angles.
So easy, real quick. You're the statue guy, right? You're more the statue guy in the panel. So why are some statues categorized as figures?
Which statue? I've never seen.
I always see the few times I watch those sideshow giveaway things when they're talking about statues. They're always saying, "Oh, this figure, this figure, this figure," and I'm like, "It's not a figure; it's a statue."
They're being dumb heads.
Okay. I was just curious.
I really don't know. I see like on the smaller stuff, I see people call them figures, but that's just I just feel like a misconception just because, figures are usually that size. But yes, if it doesn't move, it's a statue.
Okay.
Simple as that. You can't.
So like Fabio's poses, those are statues, right?
Statues.
Pretty
All of them
much.
statues.
This is
Straight to-
hybrid. This is hybrid.
The statue museum.
He's going straight to jail.
So let me ask you this question, guys. So, like you see that Hot Toys, I did mention this before. We were talking about the releases and what we think is gonna come after Marvel, whatever. So they showed the 1/4 scale Boba Fett, which was pretty cool. I mean, in my opinion, it does look amazing. I mean, the headscope itself, the armor, yes, it's clean. A lot of people don't like the clean. I love it. I love the clean, the battle damage one. I love those. So the question is Hot Toys 1/4 scale figures a good option compared to statues? So I'm gonna go with Fabio on this one first. You have 1/4 scales. I started collecting 1/4 scale figures. I have only two, which is the Spider-Man and the Mando, and I love it. I love those high bases. So you have obviously more than that. Do you think it's a good option for people that are afraid maybe to spend that much money in the statues and get something a bit bigger?
So, me personally, I like, obviously I get them because I like the characters and I like to be able to have that character in that size. I feel like with these bases that Hot Toys are giving us, they're very, they make the figure, just that much bigger, stand out more, pop more. I actually just opened my 1/4 scale Mandalorian Deluxe today, and I posted a picture. It's right next to a 1/4 scale RoboCop from Enterbay. And if you look at the difference, it's like another, 4 to 6 inches taller than the 1/4 scale RoboCop. So if you don't want to spend money on a statue, that's 100% the way to go. And I feel like it's a little bit better as well, because if you like posing, you could pose the 1/4 scale figure into whatever pose you want and have it as a statue because it's that big. So you could, it's a win-win if you look at it that way. Like, I don't care about posing, and even just standing it up on the stand looks beautiful. So I don't mind, getting it. I'm not gonna at least anytime soon. I don't see myself getting statues because I would have completely no room, and it'll throw off my entire collection. At least what I have now. So a 1/4 scale. If you're debating whether let me get a statue or a 1/4 scale, I would suggest, because of what I like, a 1/4 scale over the statue. But people love statues as well, so it's up to the person at the end of the day.
Right, and you see, I know you have statues. We speak about this all the time. The 1/4 with the heavy with the high bases, it gives you the illusion that it's getting towards 1/3 scale. Yes, it is not 100% 1/3 scale, but the bases are helping. You see a figure, taller figure. You can do the poses that you actually want instead of having one set pose for a statue. So, do you think it's a good option for collectors getting 1/4 scales? If they don't want to spend that much money for statues, and I'm not comparing Hot Toys with statues because it's two different things. Statues are high end, are more expensive. Most of the time is so much good quality. But what are your thoughts on this one?
And real and very, very dynamic poses as well.
Well, it just depends, like Fabio said. It depends on what your preference is. And one of the biggest things for me, like it fits into this question, is like a perfect example was the Boba Fett sideshow released in 1/4 scale, and the Boba Fett Hot Toys released in 1/4 scale. Although sideshow is a statue, and you'd expect like that's premium format. They labeled that stuff like premium format. You're expecting premium. Hot Toys came in, knocked that out of the water. Hot Toys is 10 times better than a statue in that case. Then you have other companies like Prime One and stuff doing stuff way larger, and then you'd be like, yeah, you just can't compare those. It's just preference. And to me, like Hot Toys at 1/4 scale, I think is doing almost better than statues. It's just plain and simple. The way Hot Toys has their likeness is like none other. Really, if even in statues, they still have problems getting likenesses. And you go all the way up to Queen Studios and Infinity, there's still problems in likeness. Hot Toys is definitely answering the question. It's a really good option for 1/4 scale. We saw that with Christian Bale being one of the best 1/4 scale anything I've ever seen in my life. Like, that was so well detailed. And once you pose it and once you get it done, now they're reissuing that Batman with a nice base, as well as this Boba Fett with a nice base. And that's completely executing that statue look that a lot of people get with it, which is the diorama look. And I think it's a great option compared to statues. If you're already in the Hot Toys game, I mean, collecting these things won't be a problem. A lot of statues are a problem because of the price, but I think Hot Toys is just nailing it, and I think it's a great option compared to statues.
That's a good point. Graham, what are your thoughts? 1/4 scale figures, good option compared to statues. Both. What are your thoughts?
Just kind of piggybacking off of Easy because he had a lot of good points there, but I think now it is a very good option, especially now that Hot Toys knows they have to compete with these statue companies, so they are giving you the diorama bases. It's like I have 1/4 scale figure, and it is the Dark Knight Rises, and it's, you know, the base is okay. They did their best to kind of make it a diorama base, but then we see the new reissue with that awesome looking base. We see the Boba Fett base. They're really trying to compete with these statue companies. They're really trying to give you that experience of a statue, but to say, hey, look, you can still get the Hot Toys quality with our figures, and you can still pose them. And in my opinion as well, that Boba Fett 1/4 scale, like, you're looking at that portrait, and it looks like you're looking at an image of Tamara Morrison. Like, it's just, what's wrong with it? Like, you can't find anything. You look at like premium format, and while they're really, really good statues, and they're, you know, massive in size, and they have really dynamic poses, the skin texture is not there. The minor details that you get with Hot Toys just isn't there, unless you're going to be paying well over $1,000, and yeah, like you guys said, Prime 1 or going along that route. So I think it's very affordable, especially if you are already into Hot Toys and you're just kind of taking that next step up. I was looking into statues, and then I got the 1/4 scale Batman, and I just don't think it's going to be a lot of figures I'm going to get, just because space is still very limited. So but I think for those that have the space, yeah, 1/4 scale, I like what Hot Toys is doing. I think it's an awesome option compared to statues.
Right, I agree. Pira, what are your thoughts? 1/4 scale or statues? Both. Why?
This is a good question for me because I don't have either just yet. Like I said, I did pre-order 3: the Vampirella, Lady Death, and Ninja Turtles Last Ronin. Just because they don't have figures for those type of characters. I mean, there's a Bison, Vampirella, and Lady Death, which I have both.
Who is doing the turtles?
The turtles, I want to say, I forgot who's doing it. It's
Busch Gardens.
PCS. Is it who? Busch Gardens. That's just, isn't that like Jersey or something? But I forget who's doing the turtles one. I think it's PC.
But is 1/4 scale?
PC Richards.
PCS
not
does
PC
a lot.
Richards. Not PC. Who said PC Richards? Look at Easy. Yo. He's getting me. No, it is 1/4 scale. It's the last one. It has like the 3 turtles and the ghost form behind him. I'm a big Turtles fan, so I had to get that out of the comic. But
I like turtles.
What?
I like turtles.
Turtles, turtle heads, turtle shells, all that stuff. I don't have. Oh, look at it.
Got an appearance.
Is that the regular
Wait,
NECA
what do you have?
movie one?
Can you show it again? Let me see.
That's
Yeah,
the
this
NECA movie
is-
one, right?
These are the 7-inch NECA.
Yeah.
Some of their
NECA
best
is so
work.
good.
They are, man.
Look at that.
The only bad
detail
on
on
NECA
that.
is their details
The
good,
1/4
but
scale
their
are
joints
amazing,
are
too.
horrible sometimes.
Everybody
'cause they
says
get so
that,
much
but I
paint.
don't care. But the paint app's my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, NECA's
I'm,
good.
I'm going to a con this weekend that's
Look at this guy.
Ninja
Yeah.
Turtle.
You see this guy?
Yep. Oh,
You
you
see
guys
this
are
guy?
right.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Number one.
I'll be right back.
Wow.
These
Those
are
are
so
some of the
awesome.
best 1/4 scale figures that I've ever seen. To be
Yeah,
honest,
they're very good.
especially for the price point. It's
They're
insane.
so good. I try to pick up their Batman ones, and then now they're like insane.
And they are huge. This quarter scale.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can kill a child with that.
Here goes my quarter scale, Ralph.
Just beat the crap out of the kid. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nice. Oh, look at that one.
I like those too.
That's the cartoon one.
Oh, that's cool.
And they just
That-
announced
that's
the
cool.
Leo, right?
Yep, Leo, Donatello.
Wait, that's a quarter scale?
Quarter
Yeah.
scale cartoon version.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Sick.
What brand is that?
NECA.
NECA. Oh,
It's
okay.
NECA. So they have Raphael, they have Donatello. I don't have Donatello just yet. He hasn't been released yet. from,
That
like, the
shredder.
toy
They have
store.
all those characters.
So far, just they announced Leo, Ralph, and Donatello.
They've been coming out with those at a really slow pace.
These are
I think
awesome, man.
COVID obviously had something to do with it, but they had Raph out first, and then Donnie was like on pre-order forever.
He still is.
Jeez.
I'm waiting for him. Some people got him. I don't know how, but that's Super 7, right? Or that's PTX. That's
No,
PTX?
this is Hasbro. No,
Yeah, the Playmates, right? I think
Playmates,
that's
right?
Yep, Playmates.
Check the bottom
Yeah, I
up
know my
for it.
turtles. But
Yeah,
I
look
don't
at
have
that
any quarter
chair.
scales, huh? The chair. easy, man. You're like a continuous person with distractions.
I have.
Oh,
Pretty cool too.
This is
Whoa,
a
this
Ninja
one is
Turtles
pretty
battle
cool.
here.
Oh man, I'm about to get some more turtles. Here we go.
Whoa, this
Oh,
one.
wow.
These are only
Should have
$50.
This from who?
sick.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon. Oh, this
It
looks.
should have a
cool.
button where you push it and it dispenses milk duds out of it.
Yeah, these are just PVC, but I mean, $50. They're pretty good. They're 1/8. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
those are pretty
Still,
cool
pretty,
too.
they're
Awesome.
pretty good looking. Still, even like it just
Yeah.
it has good shading and all that stuff in it.
I
Too.
know. I
Right.
like that one quarter scale. Though. I'm gonna look into those.
Yeah, the
I was
one,
able to
P-Rock has?
find those NECA quarter scale at my local comic book store
Yep.
loose for I think $250 total for all four of
Ooh.
them. No, that's
Wow.
not right.
All
400.
four.
It was
Oh, I'm about to
400.
say, wow.
Yeah, they're about 100 a piece, so they're worth it though.
I just picked this up. I don't know if you guys are gonna like. It's pretty good.
All right. we have a Hulk.
We have a
Guys.
Hulk.
Guys, we have a Hulk.
All right, Pirog, finish your thought, my friend.
Yeah, so I don't have any quarter scales just yet. I mean, I'm debating on getting once my module cases come in. I kind of want to get at least one quarter scale from each franchise. I want to get DC one, Marvel one, and a Star Wars one. DC, obviously, I want to do Batman. Star Wars, Marvel, I want to do Spider-Man, and then Star Wars. I would love a quarter scale Yoda, but they don't do that yet. So I have to get a Vader. So
Yeah,
eventually
not now, not ever.
I know, man. I want to freaking Yoda's the man, man. I need a Yoda. I need a quarter scale Yoda.
You could combine all the baby Grogu's we got and make a big Yoda.
No.
Freaking Power Ranger Yoda.
Power Ranger Yoda.
Together we are Mecha Yoda.
But like I said, I don't have any core skills yet, so I can't really say which one's better yet. And then my statues, they're all pre-ordered, so I don't have them in just yet either. So,
What statues you got pre-ordered?
so I got the Vampirella, the PC also,
Oh, those
the PC,
three. Right.
the Vampirella, the Lady Death, and then the last one. I'm debating. I really, I'm trying to finagle that $5,000 Godzilla versus King Kong set with the whole city and everything.
Oh my god, that thing is so
I know.
overpriced.
I need
Golly. That's
need
something
that.
for you though.
I
The thing is
know.
massive. You got to have a kitchen countertop to display it. It's like
I'm put a couch back here. I'm just gonna put it like lay on the couch. I'm gonna lay within the couch. Like I'm gonna stream, just lay on the couch with the base in front of me.
the way Joe has Catwoman back there. Just just
I do want to get
Is
the
it
G&D, that
Sorry?
Queen Studios G&D
Just-
Catwoman with the Bat Pod.
You said I have the Catwoman one? Just.
your 60 little Catwoman back there.
Oh, the Twitter
Twitter
head
head.
one. That is quarter scale.
Yeah, so that's a good comparison. Would you rather a quarter scale figure or that? I mean, in that case, it's very hard to tell. But then when premium
No,
format,
it's
like
not.
Boba
It's
Fett
not
and
hard to
Sideshow
tell
come out,
because
it's-
actually before I had the Twitter head one, I had the NECA one. NECA also did the quarter scale Catwoman, but if you compare NECA, you cannot compare NECA with Twitter head. The quality is
Right.
completely different, but the price is also it's a big difference. It's like I have the Mandalorian, the quarter scale. That I exchanged mine because I got first the regular edition, and I was able to change for the deluxe one. The problem with the quarter scale, Hot Toys or statues is the real state that it takes. The 4 turtles I have, the NECA ones, the 4 turtles, they take a lot of space to pose them together. That's the problem. And for me, I have that Mando. I still didn't pre-order the Boba Fett yet because I need to check how I can use my space with quarter scale, because I have this Twitter head Catwoman, I have the Joker from Queen Studios coming this year. I want to check what can I do space-wise with it, and I'm a bit worried with that Joker from Queen Studios because they already showed some product photos. The one that should be painted by Viper, the rooted air edition, and they are not very promising. So I'm a bit worried about that Joker, and it's an expensive piece.
So Fat Guy just says some people don't like the mixed media that you get on one Hot Toys 1 quarter scale.
And I believe it's true, because I had a problem with Palpatine Mythos being mixed media. You know, we got the Asajj Ventress, we have Vader, we have Darth Maul, and they were all Polystone. And as soon as they added mixed media and then charging you the same price as a Polystone statue, I was getting pretty upset about that. But I just don't like the look, because it just doesn't look complete. It doesn't look like. But if you're going for that statue look, like, you know, if you want that, it's just weird looking. But Hot Toys is a whole new era. I feel like it's so mixed, but it looks so good.
Easy. So on the statues, what materials is considered like the most premium? Is it resin, polystone,
Silicon?
All right.
Like that Batman right now?
Yeah, but when you talk about silicon, it really looks good. But you don't think the Catwoman from J&D, the lips look a bit strange?
Ugh, that thing is nasty. I don't see how people is like, oh yeah, it's great. I'm like, yeah, because you're gonna do other stuff with it.
But because before moving to that, and before you also talk about the Prime Studio Joker, that didn't come out as good, and I think it's a we already arrived to an opinion that it's really not that good. But when you spend $2,000 in a piece, you receive it in home, you try for every means to justify that it's good,
because you have to.
So you try different lighting, you try different posing, you try anything that you want, because you already spend that money, right?
Yeah. So those people who's accepting it is just because they just spent the money and can't get their money back. They can't go back and be like, oh, I don't like it, and it's too much trouble to send these things back, and it's just, I don't see how people accepted that J&D Catwoman.
How much was it? Do you know the price? 2,000?
Got to be. They're got to be paying with shipping and taxes $2,000 to $3,000.
Is that what the
Dark Knight Rises?
No. But is that
the one standing up? She's standing up.
No,
the one
in the
with the bat pod is with Queen Studios.
I want that one.
Is
That's
Queen
one I
Studios.
want. Oh my god, I want that.
I have that one in pre-order, but
her.
the 1/6 scale, not the 1/3.
I want the 1/6 scale one to go on my Tumblr.
Yes.
I wish Hot Toys would make more 1/4 scales like what Graham has. That right there, a trooper. They showed quarter scale troopers next to Vader a long time ago, and I was like, sweet, nice deal. Never got it. We got the Vader like eventually, but like have Han Solo maybe, you know, put a head sculpt in there. But they're just doing so mainstream characters like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Mando, Boba Fett. We're not getting. I don't know if they've fully dived into that, you know, full-blown dive and going just, oh, let's make troopers, let's make that stuff. I don't know if they're testing the water still, but I feel like their quarter scale does pretty good.
I gotta admit, I'm not an Iron Man fan, but that freaking quarter scale Iron Man with the gantry, oh my god, I'm so tempted.
Looks beastly.
Looks amazing. And so just to wrap this up on this topic of the one quarter scales versus option compared to statues. So I think we are on agreement that it doesn't really matter at this point. I mean, whatever looks good and if it's the budget, then we'll go for it. That's kind of like the way I see it, right? Obviously, if you see a statue that catches your eye and you have the money for it, obviously, you know, you will make the move. But I think quarter scales, the way Hot Toys has been doing it, they're actually getting better and better. I love those bases. Some people don't like the high bases. I love them. I like the fact that they are making more figures now, because before it was only here and there 1/4. Now look how many we got so far, and they keep doing it. So I think that's a thing now. I think we're gonna see more 1/4 scales, and that's also a strategy. So so they know that if you don't have the budget to spend $3,000 for a statue, you can actually get something for like $600, 650, and it's still really good quality, because it's a bigger figure. You have more detail because they have more room to play. Plus, you have those little, not little, but those high, nice bases, that you can light up. You can have your display options there. So, it's a good topic, I think, to discuss.
And you could pose it, which you can't do with the statue.
And that's true as well. Not to say, because there's so many good statues that you don't. They already come with a nice sick pose, so you're good with that, right? You don't have to worry about posing it. But the space that those take, because if you're talking about statues, usually are 1/3, or those are bigger, or bust, like 1-to-1 bust, like the one Easy has behind him. So those are the those are the ones that will take much space from you. So yeah. Now let me change the topics here and talk about this one here. So Nightmare Batman and Superman. So I was looking at the, basically, because Aries mentioned Star Wars and he mentioned Marvel. Then I was looking into DC and see what else we have there. And this is scheduled to be out in April. That's per sideshow. I have no idea if it's sooner or later. I don't know. But I do have really, high expectations about this, 2-pack. I think it was a smart move, because a lot of people missed out on the Nightmare Batman. And even if you already have the Nightmare Batman, you can force to get this one, because it comes with a black suit Superman. So it's kind of like, you have to get it pretty much. So I'm gonna start with the easy on this one here. I don't know if you saw my review that I did, thanks to Fabio, because he sent me that figure to review, the Black Transcendent, which is the black suit Superman, which, by the way, is a very good figure. And I was very impressed by a third party. The base is fantastic. It's a bit taller. The body itself is heavy. I like that. But the base is sick, man. Is sick. But Izzy, what are your thoughts about this? Do you think it is time for Hot Toys to give us more DC? Because as many of us love Star Wars and Marvel, there's also too many people that love DC, but they don't get as much. You're mute, Papa. You're mute, Papi.
Sorry. I think that's a more of an Asia problem. They're so Marvel-y. It's just so heavily Marvel-y based. DC is like very like, I don't know how to say it. It's like very pinpointed with collectors. Like, although I like DC, I'm not going to go out and try to get a Joker, like what's that guy's name from the Joker that plays this? Jared Leto. Jared Leto's Joker. I wouldn't go out and try to get his Joker, but I would like go out and try to get these Nightmare and Batman and Superman. I'm not going to go out and get Harley Quinn, but I'm going to get, something else, Batman. I'm not going to go out and get. It's very unbalanced, and I think that's a problem with Hot Toys and their collectors. It's very picky, and it's very hard. Like, there's some Harley Quinns that sold amazing, and then there's some that just doesn't sell. There's some Jared Leto Jokers that sold great, but some you just can't touch. And I just wish we can get more DC stuff, like we were talking about. I hope we see Pattinson's Batman soon. I hope it's the next figure to come out, because I mean the movie's already here next week, right? And we don't have a figure yet. And Batman is all over the shelves in stores. So I hope that's the next one up. But like saying they forced us to get this Nightmare Batman again kind of sucks, because I was like, I got this already. Why would I order it again and then pay like double the price just basically for the same figure? But I sold my Nightmare Batman, and I'm just waiting on this now. You capitalize and
right.
Smart.
Yeah, that's smart. I want to say hi to a Professoro, and he said the JND Can woman doesn't look bad to me. Collectibles is like art; is all subjective. Some love what others don't like, and that's okay. And it's true. Some collectibles, doesn't look as good, but people still like it.
But if you see her face, it looks like it's like really, and her lips are very. I don't know. I feel like J&D could have done a little bit better for the price they're charging.
And that's one of the reasons why when I go into if I go into statues, I have to be 100% because there's no going. I mean, there's a going back. You can return if you don't want, or you can cancel your order or whatever. But still, it's a lot of money that you're putting into it. So, just the fact that getting something that, like, for example, what happened with the Blitzway and was it Blitzway and Prime One Joker, that the likeness decreased so much from the prototype, and it still doesn't look bad. But it still is not the same thing as the prototype or close to it.
Yeah, that's the problem I had. I didn't look like the prototype, and that's what I ordered. I ordered the prototype. I didn't order the final product. That lied to me. I wanted the prototype. And then you said, like, some companies you get your money back. I didn't get my money back. I lost my deposit, my $300, and I said I'd rather lose that than have to pay for the rest of this trash.
It was $1,500-$1,800, so it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I want exactly what I saw, and like now I'm paying. Right. Like, if you order something like Infinity Studios Joker, which is a DC product, I'm glad Infinity is going DC. Like, they're so DC based. $4,000. Imagine paying that and it comes out trash.
True. Graham, more DC love?
Yeah, more DC love. Unfortunately, I was one of the people that bought the Nightmare Batman when he was at the peak of his stock value. But that's okay. I do have this pre-ordered, and
how much was the peak?
Martha.
Martha
peak. Leave him alone.
That was that peak.
Where is he?
That was that peak.
It was the most. I think it was the most I ever spent on a figure. So I'll just tell you that. But no, I'm looking forward to this. I really want that black suit Superman. The only thing I'm a little perturbed about is that they couldn't just change the Nightmare Batman's coat. Like, that coat is not, it's junk, plus it's not even really authentic to the movie. Like, you can get the
wired? Do you know if it's
yes, I believe it is.
Probably on like 0.2 mm wire.
Yeah. But I mean, you could get I think it's 1/6 custom kit coat for like $30 when it's in stock. So I mean, it's really cheap. So luckily I do have 2 of those, but like, would it really have killed Hot Toys to just make a couple of adjustments? I mean, they already gave you the dark scarf. Why not just give you a better coat? So just a nitpick on my end. It's not
no, actually, I remember a lot of people was mad about the coat. That was one of the things with
it's pleather. It's it's also gonna peel over time.
Two third-party companies came out with 2 different jackets, right?
I have one already, the Daft Toys one.
Yeah, Daft Toys and then 1/6
kit.
Yeah. Which those were going for like well over $100 too before they reissued those or made another batch. But no, I'm excited. I'm always excited when DC gets some love. Could they have updated the Henry Cavill head sculpt? Maybe, but I don't really care too much about that. But yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here, Pirog. More DC love. I think it is time. I mean, we have the Batman coming next week, which I'm gonna watch. Because I was kind of sold on that trailer. but I mean, do you think it is time for Hot Toys to give us more DC? Because remember, they reissue already Two-Face, they reissue Batman, The Dark Knight, Catwoman. We're still waiting for Bane. We're still waiting for Joker. So I think we need more DC love.
I think it's gonna be a good year for DC because we have all those movies coming out. Black Adam. Hopefully we get a Black Adam figure, Dr. Fate figure. We have The Flash coming out. I guarantee you we're going to get a bunch of figures from the Flash movie. So I'm pretty sure DC's going to have a good year this year, maybe towards the end of the year when these movies come out. Now for this 2-pack, unfortunately, I didn't pre-order because I wasn't collecting Hot Toys at that time and I missed out on the whole Justice League. So it's going to be hard for me to get these 2 guys and have my display. And then it's because it's going to push me to overspend for the Justice League figures, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. There's too many figures coming out. I don't want to what?
Desperate money. You don't want to do
exactly
some certain things, you know.
Some certain. Hey, let me not say that. I mean, because like the cyborg looks awesome too. Like I really want to get that cyborg figure, but it's just gonna tempt me to freaking get the other characters, and I don't want to spend that money right now. Now all these other figures coming out, but if I had those Justice League figures, then yes, this would be a definite buy for me right here because it just completes the whole set, and they would look awesome together. I have the Mezco ones. That's about it, but I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't collecting Cisco at that time, so I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for that. But this is this is a good set right here. If I had the figures before, I would definitely get this set. This is awesome set. That Superman looks awesome in the whole black. That one scene where he freaking comes down in the little cave and kills those guys with the eye beams, like the heat ray beams. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
That's sick. Joe, what are your thoughts? We definitely need more DC. I mean, yes, we have a bunch of figures coming this year. This is one of them. I just show you the Neymar Batman and Black Suit Superman. But now that the Batman movie is coming next week, I think it's time for Hot Toys to give us more DC stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But actually, this year from Hot Toys, you have already Cyborg is also coming this year. Yeah. So you will have already 5 figures. You got Batman and Robin from Batman Forever releasing this year also. You got this 2-pack, the Nightmare Batman and Superman, the Black Superman, and the Cyborg. I have these 5 in pre-order. So these 5 are all coming. These 5 are on pre-order. But yeah, Hot Toys with DC, it's always hit and miss. The Suicide Squad, the last movie, there's nothing until now, only the shark. Right?
And that's the power pose.
The power pose. That's only one until now. And I think they already give up that line. I'm not seeing them announcing now Suicide Squad figures. The first movie didn't go well, the figures. You got the 2 Harleys, the prison one, and the other one. You got which one you got more? You got Jared Leto, you got 2, also from Suicide Squad. And you got what's the name? The Will Smith one.
Deadshot.
Deadshot, right? Yeah. Deadshot as well.
Wait, but the Jared Leto, isn't it? You have the tuxedo, purple jacket, and then the Arkham Asylum, and then the Arkham Asylum.
No. Yeah. Jared Leto. There are two versions from Hot Toys.
No, 3.
No, Arkham Asylum is 3.
There's 3. Remember, he's
Arkham
got the
Asylum
straight.
Is
he's
not
got
Jared
the straight.
Leto.
No, it is. No. It's the figure is Jared Leto's Joker. It says Arkham Asylum, so he's got the straight jacket and it comes with the chair.
Okay.
So
it's 3. That's right. Yeah, but the Suicide Squad, I'm not seeing them making anything. I think they are just going with a new Batman movie, and let's see what we got from there. Will they do the Catwoman and Penguin from there? I don't know.
I like that they made this.
Yeah.
We're also going to get a Peacemaker.
Apart from the crotch, the Robin crotch that looks a bit weird. Yeah, but Hot Toys with DC is always hit and miss. They announce here and there randomly. Only the Dark Knight collection, they went pretty hard on that. They did a lot of stuff.
Like this is Nipple Robin. These 2 were so random. Like, who asked for them?
They announced them years ago in some convention. They showed them years ago.
The banana hammock. That's gonna be the third party name. The third party names for these things are so crazy. The Black
Night Vigilante.
The Black Alien. What?
Star Wizard.
You are muted.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Fabio, so more DC?
Of course, can never get enough DC. I feel like DC is the one line that we don't get enough of. I feel like everything is either Marvel and now Star Wars. Marvel, Star Wars, it's very rare. And I feel like that's why it gets the hype that it gets when something DC comes out, because it's so rare that when it comes out, everybody's like, oh my God. But yeah, no, I could never get enough of, anything. Whatever comes. But yeah, especially those 2 figures. Those 2 figures, that you're not going to be able to get those anywhere else unless somebody gets the double pack and parts them out. You know what I mean? They'll take whatever they want and then they'll sell the other figure, which I don't know how that's going to work because they're obviously going to come in one box. You're not going to get rid of the box to sell. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but if you're into this line or into these figures, jump on it.
Right, and not to mention that we only have a few DC figures. I mean, look at this, right? This is all we have. We have the Wonder Woman, which was released already. We're waiting for the US, to hit the US. We have the Dark Knight. We have the 2-pack here. The Batman, which is already in stock already. We have the Batman. This is the
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever, right? The Tumbler. We have Catwoman, 1/4 scales. We have another Wonder Woman. This one here is one of my. I'm expecting this one because this one looks amazing. I'm not into the video game, but just the look of this one is sick.
Yes. I
Hopefully, give us an
absolutely love it.
Iceman to go with that. That'll be perfect.
Oh yeah, Mr.
I think
Freeze.
I have a feeling that
Mr. Freeze, I'm sorry,
someone-
Mr. Freeze, that's
Yeah,
Iceman.
Mr. Freeze is coming. It has to.
Yeah.
Because they've made everybody else so far. You know what I mean?
Right. So I think it is time. I think it is time to get more of those DC figures. I mean, we always talk about Star Wars. We'll always talk about Marvel, but we tend to forget DC. Peacemaker. Somebody mentioned in the chat. Peacemaker. I've seen the whole show. Is amazing. I love that show.
Yes.
That intro is the best. I mean, I've seen every single episode, and I've seen all the intros every time. You can't. It's good.
Yeah, I want Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. With the chainsaw. I want him with the chainsaw.
Yes. I mean, we got so much. They can make a really nice characters out of that one. And last but not least, we're going to talk about this one here, Jango Fett. So it's set to release this month and next month, right? Chances are that we're going to get this month. I think we're going to get it before the end of the month, and I think this one is in the pile of releases before the end of before February is over, right? So we still have a few days left. I'm hoping to see Ahsoka this week, hopefully Thursday or Friday. If not, then Monday next week. But this one here, I really have expectations about this figure, because this is Jango Fett. You kind of complete your prequels if you're one of those. I'm gonna start with Graham on this one.
I'm just trying to get my focus off of Easy and all of his facial expressions.
Oops.
But I kind of give up with this figure. Like, I thought it was going to be released, just before the Chinese New Year, and then I thought, well, maybe it'll be the first one they release when they come back, and still nothing. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully it comes out by the end of the month. But gosh, who knows anymore? But yeah, it's got to come out soon. It's got to come out soon. I mean, it's due. So, will we get this before Ahsoka? I'm not so sure, but it's coming.
It will be a bit. I mean, I think people will still, welcome this release, right? Whether it's before Ahsoka or after Ahsoka, still, it's another one that is coming to the collection. I do think that this is probably coming, hopefully this month. But if not, it has to be March. I don't think they're gonna push this back any longer. P-Rock, Jango Fett.
I need this guy. I want him. I need him. I don't know why it's taking so long, but he should have came out with the Book of Boba, like the flashbacks. Hopefully, we'd have more flashbacks with him. He would have been perfect coming out with the Book of Boba. Since we don't have any figures for that line, I know this is Clone Wars, but still, like, it would have been perfect time to release him at that time. I need this guy, man. He completes my Boba Fett display I want to have once my module cases come in, because this is this is his papa. So I gotta have the papa there, yo. I gotta have him there with Boba, man. I can't wait. And he looks. I love the belt. The belt is a little bulky, but I just love that.
El Papi.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, let me ask you this question, Joao. Do you think they're gonna improve the head sculpt on this one, or do you think it's gonna be kind of like this? Because a lot of people, they have mixed feelings about the head sculpt. I think it looks good.
I think it looks good, really. I think it doesn't need. If they improve, the better. But I think it looks good. But everyone is expecting this Jango so much. I didn't pre-order it, and I'm sure that it will be hard time for me to get it, because here these figures normally jump up the price very fast. The quantity is very low for that comes to here. So it will be a bit hard to get it, at least for me. But I'm like you. Many people are saying that this month or next month. So I believe so. This will come very soon.
And I can wait to get this one. Easy Company Collectibles.
House. So
What are
I
the
like
chances?
I like the head sculpt. I like the head sculpt. There is room for improvement. Like you can, when you see the head sculpt, you feel like you want to say it's good, but then you feel like something's off. I don't know what it is. He looks like he has a baby filter on his face. I feel in Attack of the Clones he was more mature, more, I don't know how to say, more of his older looking self, but he looks like a baby kind of baby face. I hope that improves wherever Hot Toys decides that will be. I hope it improves. Other than that, I'm so ready for this guy. And yeah.
Fabio.
I'm at the same point with Ahsoka. Whenever he comes, he comes. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm over it. But yeah, I definitely I ordered 3 of these just so I could display them both differently. But it is whenever they come.
That's it?
3. I ordered 3.
I ordered 3.
He ordered 3, and Joe is trying to get one. He can't.
I ordered 3.
For Joao. Well, I do hope that that we get Ahsoka, we get Jango Fett as soon as possible, because I know many people are desperately waiting for it. Yes, I would love to see more DC characters as well. I want to see more figures, new announcements, maybe more characters from the book of Boba Fett, like Cat Bane, like Chrysanthemum, Cap Banth. So there's many good ones that can be announced, and usually February is a slow month anyway. So I do think that in the upcoming months we're gonna see a bunch of stuff coming. Now that the world is getting into normalcy, sort of say, I think you should expect to see more figures coming, and don't be surprised if you get hit 1 week with 3-4 releases, like what happened last year. That we got 1 week that we got like 4 figures in 1 week. So it is very possible that it can happen anytime. So but yeah, that's all we have for today, guys. I just want to say thank you everyone for watching and joining us tonight. I'm gonna go briefly with the panel and see what's going on. I'm gonna start with bottom up. I'm gonna start with Joao. My friend, thank you so much again for being here. What's going on your channel? When is your next live stream?
Thank you for having me. For reviews now for the channel, like you said, February is pretty slow. There's nothing much more coming. I'm waiting on a lot of stuff. But next live stream will be this Saturday. I'm still checking the time, and but I will announce it way before. But will be next Saturday. But yeah, thank you for having me here, and it was great to meet to stream the first time with PROCKZILLA and with the Jedi Knights watch.
It was your pleasure to be with us tonight. So thank you.
Completely.
P-Rock, my friend, another live stream with you, man, and we're gonna have fun here, man. This is fun. Where can we find you? What's going on your channel, my friend?
All right, people, you can find me at PROCKZILLA on YouTube. I just recorded. I know Dante did his review already, but I just recorded my Pennywise It review. So I'm gonna, once we get done the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and edit it. Hopefully, it'll be posted in either tonight or in the morning. Working on a few other reviews on other figures. Still, like I said before, I'm still working in the process of getting my logos created, my intros created for my streams again. So I do plan to have 2 streams a week coming up in the near future. Hopefully, starting next month, I'll get my streams going. But as always, thanks for having me here. It's a blessing to be here. I've always looked up to Dante and a few other YouTubers here, so it means a lot to me that I can be here with you guys. I looked to Fab's dance floor. Yo, Fab.
Hey, Fabio, Dante 2.0 here. Like, we out.
Dude, Fabio sent me a picture earlier. This dude's collection, I swear to God, his collection is like in the club dance floor. If you look at that picture, yo, that club, it's like clean, it's huge. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
That's what she said.
I know, right?
Like, I want to go dance over there. I want to go to reggaeton or something over there. But no, I mean, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. It's always a blessing, as always. I love this. This is the part I love the most. I love the reviews because it's a chance for me to officially play with my toys. So with the streams, I can actually talk to people like this. Like I said before, I don't have this getaway in my personal life. This is my getaway right here. And yeah, you know, some people might make fun of us, but I'm with my family here, so I enjoy it, and this is the best part. Thank you for having me. Easy, I love you.
I love you too.
Ooh. Graham, again, my pleasure having you here, man. It's been fun as always. Every time that you're here, you know, we have like a really nice, you know, vibe and conversation. But what's going on in your channel, my friend? I know that you have a very nice figure right there, which I think you recently got.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate the invite. It was always fun collabing with all of you gentlemen. I got a lot of stuff coming in to talk about on the channel. We have the Han Solo Stormtrooper disguise. I have the Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper disguise coming. Black Series Stormtrooper helmet came inbound. Couple light boxes coming in. Just a bunch of fun stuff to kind of talk about on the channel. And then I do live stream Monday nights at 8:30 Central Time. It's called 6 Scale Symposium. Last night we had El Profesoro and KG Collector on, and we had a good time. So if you guys are around, come and watch and be a part of the community.
8:30 p.m. Central Time. What time is that in
Yes,
Eastern?
I would say they are P-Rock. So that'd be 9:30 Eastern. So it is a little late for you guys, but yeah, it's the best time for me.
What do I have to do to sit in your couch? It looks pleasing. It looks very.
I got it for free with the house. I mean, it's
just
comfy.
your environment is just very mellow. It looks like you can just fall asleep
This is my area, so I mean, if you go in one of these closets, you see just a bunch of toys wall to wall. But when I do these streams, I just kind of push that all into a corner.
Under the carpet. Under the carpet.
That place?
I do. Well, yeah, I have a couple tours that I did recently.
I want to see.
Check it out.
That place looks nice.
Yeah, it looks like it smells like lavender in there or something. You know what I mean?
Actually, I do.
I want a tour of your bathroom.
Actually, Fabs, I do have a lavender.
See, there you go.
Oh, look at that! See, Bob knows.
You can feel it, right? The smell.
I can smell.
If I ever go to this guy's house, first thing I'm gonna do is like juke him out and run straight to his bathroom.
Just don't drop.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's hard to respond. Fabio, what's going on at Fast Figures Land?
All right, so guys, I hit 500 subs. Thank you very much. Very exciting. Finally, after 35 years.
That's a long time.
So yeah, no, I just opened up a whole bunch of figures today, so they're up there. You
got the Pennywise.
Yeah, I got 3 Pennywise, but I only opened 2.
3 Jango, 3 Pennywise.
And three is my lucky number. So I have you can find me TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube on the Fabs Figures,
Tinder.
and just
Fans only.
check it
All
out.
fans.
Swipe right, guys.
When's your first live stream, Fabio?
Probably when I hit 1,000.
When's your first?
So, let's go subscribe right now,
Let's
guys.
go. Let's go.
Let's give this guy 1,000 subs.
Great ultimatum.
Is he Collectibles?
Everybody's getting these 3 figures and stuff, but I have 3 wives. You will never catch me. No.
No, hey, Sharon's scary, man. Let me get one.
No, you become one or you don't. But just normal stuff happening here. I mean, you guys know buyer passes, regular reviews. I wish I could do more, but just the OnlyFans page, of course, links in the description down below. Other than that, same old.
Buyer pass, which is actually pretty good stuff,
Yeah, I love it.
I know it's fun. So we're gonna have another live stream on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned for the panel announcement. Anything that comes between now and then, we're gonna have a review. So hopefully we get something this week so we can review it next. We're gonna have a live stream again on Sunday for members only. So if you want to become a member, guys, you should consider we have exclusive content. We have shows like Figures with Friends. We have live streams, and as well as any other early access stuff that we can get. but mainly shows. We are trying to get another show up and running for the members. And also I'm working on a couple projects for the channel for you guys as well. So stay tuned. A lot of things are going to happen this year. And we are officially on the quest of 10,000 subscribers. And the giveaway is going to be a book of Boba Fett 2-pack. That's going to be the giveaway for the 10,000 subs. So I'm going to probably officially announce it once we hit 7,000. But the giveaway will be for 10,000. So I'm gonna give people time. You know, the goal is to see if we can get 10,000 by end of May, which is the two year anniversary.
I'm good as fuck.
So I don't know if we're gonna make it, but you know what to do. You know, like button, subscribe.
You know what to do.
And follow all my friends' channels here. This was an amazing night. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, be well, and see you around in the next video.
Vote for Pedro.